It was a normal day, like any else, when BAM! Message from one of my viewers. I was being invited to an SMP. So with nothing else going on that day, I say, sure. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Foreshadowing's literary device, so I join the Discord server and invite one of my friends, and then I join the Minecraft server. Now, when looking at this footage, you're probably thinking two things. Number 1, Jamin, why are you so short? And 2, wow, you sure have a lot of valuable resources that you obtained shortly after joining the server, which you got through hard work on your day off. I sure hope the server doesn't get abruptly reset with no warning. Foreshadowing's literary device will let me answer the first question. This is the Attributes SMP. It's not actually called that, but I'm not going with this name. The gimmick of this server is pretty simple. You can get points for taking in debuffs, these points can be spent on buffs, and at the end of the day, hopefully you are stronger than someone who has no buffs nor detriments. It goes a bit deeper than that, but we'll get into that later. And for the second thing you're thinking, that's kinda strange, why would you say that? The next day, when things go very wrong, announcement from the server owner. The server has reset due to problems with the command blocks. Should we give back items that people have grinded? Oh, okay, thanks Nexus. And if you're wondering, oh Jamin, why are you complaining? You voted no! Well first off, I can't complain, this is my channel, I can do what I want. And secondly, having a server that starts with people who are already in maxed out netherite armor isn't exactly a good way to start an SMP. But anyway, I just got this ping in the announcements channel, so what does this say? The server is going live on Saturday. Oh, okay, well thanks for getting player input on that, I'll be at work. What else does it say? There will be 4 overpowered weapons that are incredibly broken, and it will be hard to lose a fight if you have one, and then only one of each weapon exists, and they will be obtained through difficult challenges. Oh, well that's fun. I sure hope they won't be incredibly easy to obtain, highly benefiting the server admins who conveniently get priority when determining when the server starts. Foreshadowing's literary device, and last thing. I want to personally apologize for the errors from the previous season. Everything server-side has been fully sorted out, but keep in mind that errors can sometimes pop up unexpectedly. Sorry about last season ending after 3 days. I know y'all are mad and all because you spent so much time on it with no payoff, but you really can't be mad because it was a server issue. Hey dude, sorry that I ate your legs, but the walk to Denny's is just so far from the parking lot, and it's just so long, and I'm so hungry, so you really can't be that mad. Yeah, get out of here. But anyway, let's look at these custom weapons, because I'm probably going to need one to win fights, so I should see what they entail. We have a sword, a crossbow, a trident, and an axe. The axe is obtained by killing the ender dragon, so we won't worry about that one for now. The sword makes your enemy glow, gives mining fatigue, and has a hunger 45? And all you gotta do is kill a warden, an infamously difficult task. Then we have a crossbow that gives blindness, darkness, and nausea. Combined with tipped arrows, this just sounds awful to fight against. And the crossbow is obtained by defeating a level 5 raid, which can be easily cheesed. The hardest part is getting Bad Omen 5, which isn't too bad if you just do Trial Chambers. Then the trident, which gives Regeneration 6 and Dolphin's Grace. Completely balanced. Your teammate low? Oh, don't worry, here's full HP in literally 1 second. Need to escape from battle? Well now you can go full Mach 5. Just make sure not to pass out from all the G's. But don't worry, the trident is hardest to obtain by far. All you need is the bullseye advancement, cheated or not. Well, isn't that just lovely? At this point you might be thinking, wow Jamin, you're telling me that the server completely reset without warning, created a new starting day and time that was perfect for the 3 admins, and there are 3 incredibly powerful weapons that you can only get by joining the server as soon as it starts. That seems incredibly rigged and made to benefit the people in charge. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not going to take it lying down. If there's a system in place, I can abuse it. So, I started investigating. In wake of the new server start, the attributes check got revamped by our good friend Nexus, who will become much more important later on in the video, and I noticed 2 things. 1. Wow, there are a lot of loopholes here that I can take advantage of to essentially become a super soldier in Minecraft. And 2. Wow, this list is incoherent. And look, you think this list is bad? You should see the old one. I don't have any screenshots of the full thing, but here's an example that sums it up pretty well. Increase speed by 0.025, minus 4 attribute points, base 0.1, max 3. Now, I don't know about you, but I find this insanely confusing. So base speed is 0.1. You can increase it by 0.025 for 4 attribute points, with a maximum of 3. Now, is this a maximum speed of 3? Is it saying you can only upgrade it 3 times? It's very unclear. And if I want to abuse the system the best I can, I need some clarity. And before you say, well Jamin, of course it's speed 3 times, because the attribute speed 3 is insanely OP. And to that I say, just wait, things don't get any better. Here's another one. Permanent slowness 4, plus 20 attribute points, no max. Okay, so this is a bit more straightforward. You get slowness 4 and 20 attribute points with no maximum. Now here's my question. What do you mean there's no maximum? Can I buy it infinite times? I mean, it says there is no maximum amount of times that you can buy this. This is a pretty reasonable interpretation if we look at the speed one. If you could only buy it once, it would just say max 1, right? And here's one. Speed 2, minus 12 attribute points, max 3. What do you mean max 3? How are you going to buy speed 2 3 whole times? You see why the slowness one is confusing now? It just makes 0 sense. So like anyone, I went to general chat and started asking questions. And now ladies, gentlemen, everyone who does not fit between these two labels, you are now going to witness the crash out of a century. In what world are you buying permanent speed 2 3 whole times? Like legit, what would this even do? Speed 2 doesn't stack to make speed 3. Also, can we get a consistent metric of maxes and mins? Some are like, you can buy this X times, others are like, you can only buy this until your stack gets to X. Gets pretty confusing with things like speed. Is the cap 3, or can you only buy it 3 times? A speed of 0.3 is almost 10 blocks per second, and that's just 10% of 3. Who said 0.3? Max is 3. If you even go for that much. It's not very confusing. Self-explanatory, TBH. Why is the cap so high? You would have to overthink every single one. So I then sent a video showing what base speed 3 looks like. 160 blocks per second. Buy it 3 times and see if you get speed 3. Buy it 3 times and see if you get speed 3? I thought you just said it was a maximum of speed 3, not a cap of you buying it 3 times. Since there's no cap, can we just buy this infinite times? Yep, go ahead. So does it like, stack to slowness 5 when you buy 2? No, you just get it once. Cause you're honestly acting like a person with the brain of a toddler, //. You don't get more points, you stay on slowness 4. Okay, so when it says no max, this is the same thing as saying there is no maximum amount of times you can buy this. Here, let me go edit it for you. Maybe you'll understand. Alright, don't get mad at me that your message in no access is more incoherent than your average XQC quote. Ah yes. But you guys were 100% fine with no max or amount being told. You can understand that. You know, you just assumed it, smiley face. It's kinda funny. I make it easier so I don't have to ask an admin about everything. But you're like, OMFG, no max, I can do this inf times. That response is not baiting the XQC allegations. There. It is now done by an AI. You can enjoy it, smiley face. I don't give a freak. So far, out of the 8 people that DM'd me, you 2 are the only ones not understanding, but yet trying to rage bait. The third one being Perf, which stopped playing Minecraft because he's too bad, saying there are too many sweats. I indicate what this is about at Jiminhead and at Christy. If 8 people understand it and not them, but not my problem. And that, my friends, is how we ended up with this attributes chart. Crashing out is a literary device, but anyway, let's start looking for loopholes. There are still a ton of issues with the chart, but Nexus wasn't too happy with me when I kept asking questions. Again, out of the 8 people, 2 people complained, one of which basically just outdid it. Sorry. Out of 10 people. That's because I'm the only one who has looked at it hard enough to see all the issues. That's for proving my point. You went out of your way, can't believe I'm saying this, to not understand. So anyway, looking deeper at this, I found a lot of contradictions. Slowness 1 gives 10 points, Speed 2 takes away 12. This essentially gives you Speed 1 for 2 points. 40-second fire duration gives 24 points. Fire resistance costs 12. That's a free 12 points. And you're telling me that I can increase fall damage and go slower in water, both of which could be beaten with Feather Falling and Riptide 3, for 30 whole points? Sign me up! And there are a ton more loopholes like this. You can even get infinite points by giving yourself armor, then taking it away for profit. It's just free points. So at the end, I became a fire-resistant, speedy, short goblin that does extra damage and has extra armor. I'm basically impossible to hit, and if you do hit me, it'll do like 0 damage. At this point, I was satisfied. Although the owner had made me lose everything, started a new season while I was at work, and ruined my plans to get any OP weapon, I fundamentally broke his gimmick and made him crash out. So I'd say we're even. And so that's where we end up today. The server starting while I'm at work with a few hours left in my shift. I periodically get notifications announcing that someone got a weapon, and so I knew the sword and trident were taken. Eventually, my shift ended and I walked home. When I got to my house and to my computer, I logged into the server. And then, I realized the crossbow was yet to be obtained. So I opened the pie chart, looked for a trial chamber, and entered the race to get one. Alrighty, what is crackalackin' people? I just got home from work, and we're about to log on, and hopefully things will work out. I'm the only one on, and my speed attribute is reset. Thank you. Here we go. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, we're already getting mobs thrown at us. So, we're gonna make ourselves some armor. Get a few furnaces. Boom. There we go. Oh, there we go. Only one. Unfortunate, but alright. Alright, now here's the question. How do we get out? It's so weird playing when you're this small. It really is like... It's trippy. Oh! First try! Let's go. Well, we got a mace now. Not quite what we want, but we'll deal with it. Alright. Let's see. Come on, something good. Nothing. Alright, well. Need ominous bottle with something good. Not quite. Okay, well, whatever. I suppose we should start making our way up. There we go. Let's throw up our chunks. We'll hit a F3G. Alright, let's do this. Let's see, diamonds, when charges. We'll get rid of a crafting table. One burst, okay. Alright, something good, let's see. Yep, good is not the word I would use to describe that. Raj Rot 2? Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Hey, got apple. Huge. And we'll throw out, like... There we go. Breaking. Useless. No. Let's see. Let's go! Oh my god, yeah! Oh, beautiful. Let's see, what is this? One burst. That is wonderful. Alright. Let's go. Alright. After getting the tier 5 potion, I left the server for 80 minutes. Tonight was Jackbox night, and I was hosting. When I logged back on, I raced as fast as I could to get to a nearby village. This is what's going on now. So, first things first, I let's just get out of here. Honestly, I don't want to do another trial chamber. I'm good. There we go, now they see me. The idea is they'll just be kind of stuck here, because, like, what are they gonna do? Go faster than water? Nuh-uh. Look at that, they just stand still for me. It's so lovely. Boom, there we go. I don't know how many times I have to go through this thing, but as many times as I need. That crossbow is mine! Oh, there it is. It's so polite, it's just sitting there, so politely. Alright, at this rate, we're gonna see if it's get evokers. Is it actually the difficulty? So, if there are vexes, things will get a little bit harder. We should be fine now, but still. Oh, yep, there are. Okay. This one over here, we shoot. Behind the enemy, that's just unfair. Ooh, totem. This is what we like. It's what we want. Alright, okay. And then, we're gonna go back up. Okay, and then, boom, shoot this guy. Alright, okay. Doing alright. There we go. Alright. Oh! Let's go. I think I just send a screenshot and I say, booyah, I win. I was never supposed to get this far. The 3 admins were supposed to get the custom weapons and leave everyone else weak and helpless. But I was actually able to get the crossbow. But if you thought this was the last we saw of Nexus, you'd be wrong. Because soon, you'll see how he goes from an angry owner to a full-blown admin abuser. But that will be in the next video. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe and join the Discord server. See you next time!